What bottles of bourbon did I get for the month of March? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today, we're going to go over the bottles of bourbons and whiskeys that I was able to acquire throughout the month of March. Before we get into it, as always, I want to know what bottles you got down in the comments below. I always like to see what you guys get. If you find anything fun, allocated, or just your everyday pour, let me know what those bottles are that you acquired this month down below. If you enjoy what I get, or if you don't, make sure you smash that like button regardless. And if you really enjoy the content, we're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I want to hit that by the end of the year, and that is only due to you guys, so make sure you smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. But without further ado, you guys are here for one thing. You want to know what bottles I got. You might know some of them, you might not. But without further ado, let's get into bottle number one. Bottle number one is going to go to Wild Turkey 101. This bad boy right here is going to run you about $27, $28 here in New Jersey, and it is one of my absolute favorite bourbons to make cocktails with. That's exactly what's in this bad boy right here. Nice Wild Turkey 101 Old Fashioned. It's one of the bottles, though, that for some reason gets forgotten here at my bar. I use a lot of bourbons for mixers and stuff like that, and every time I go back and find myself going to the Wild Turkey 101, I kill that bottle and I gotta go pick up another one, and that one will probably sit for a little bit and then kill that bottle and get another one. But let's get into bottle number two. Sticking with the gobble gobble, we got ourselves another bottle of the Wild Turkey Rare Breed, and this was a gift. I did not purchase this one. Thank you, Andrew, my neighbor. He's not the biggest fan of Wild Turkey Rare Breed, so he brought it over and he kept it over my place, and I wasn't going to tell him no. But the Wild Turkey Rare Breed in my area, prices fluctuate. You can find it for about $45 at cheap stores and $65 at those higher end stores. But thankfully, this bad boy right here was a gift, so it cost me $0. Let's get into bottle number three. Bottle number three is going to go to the Benchmark Single Barrel. You guys know how much I love the single barrels. This is going to come in at about that $25, $26 mark, and for me, that is an absolutely steal of a bottle. There's nothing wrong with the Benchmark Single Barrel. As I always say, it's a one-note wonder. It's a super, super vanilla bomb, but at 95 proof, you can mix it, you can sip it neat, you can put it on rocks. It's a great introduction bourbon for beginner bourbon drinkers, in my opinion, as well. And I love it. It's one of my favorite, just easy sipping cheap bottles, and you can't go wrong with a nice screw cap, right? And when there's good juice inside, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's get into bottle number four. Bottle number four is going to go to Yellowstone Toasted, bottled at 100 proof. Now, this is one that is really interesting to me. I got this one at the end of February, beginning of March. I didn't put it in the last haul because I completely forgot about it, but I do think I picked this up in March. So we're not lying when I say that this is the March store haul. I'm gonna have to put it up against other toasted bottles of bourbon and see where it ranks and falls. But in my opinion, it's okay. It's a $45, $50 bottle. And would I buy it again? Probably not. But it's one that I'd like to have on the shelf, and just have to see how it opens up and stuff like that. Not the worst pour in the world, but definitely not the best. But for 45 bucks, I saw it and I had to grab it. So let's get into bottle number five. Bottle number five is going to go to the Rebel Small Batch Reserve. This bad boy is coming in at 110 bucks, and I got it for $34. Now, this is one that we're going to be doing a review on, and it's probably going to be done the video after this one, because I want to get into that bottle and I want to give you guys a full review of what a 110 proof bottle of bourbon can be at under $40. You don't see that a lot. This is a wheated bourbon. You guys know how much I love my wheated bourbons. One of my wheated bourbons are my go-to. Super, super easy, soft, enjoyable pours 99.9% of the time. And I want to see what that bad boy has to offer. Do a deep dive into it. We did crack it open to let it breathe. A lot of the times when I do reviews, I let those bottles breathe. But nonetheless, can't wait to get into that bottle. $34, again, absolute mind-blowing steal that you can't pass up. Let's get into bottle number 6. Bottle number 6 is going to be one that I just picked up yesterday, or my buddy Andrew picked up for me and brought over. This is a John J. Bowman single barrel store pick. Now, if you're in the Central Jersey area, this is an Adelphia's store pick. This was, I can't remember if it was 50 or 60 bucks. You guys will see what it is on the screen. But nonetheless, if you're going to Adelphia's to get this bottle, you do have to purchase another store pick bottle to be able to get entered into buying this. So me and Andrew did split a Town Branch single barrel. I personally didn't like it. He enjoyed it. So I said, you know what? You gave me the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. I'm going to let you keep that bottle because you enjoyed it, I didn't, and I just don't feel right taking half of a bottle that I didn't enjoy. But nonetheless, this right here is darn good stuff. I did sample it in the store, so if you are looking for something that is unique, a John J. Bowman single barrel store pick, head on over to Adelphia's in Central Jersey in East Brunswick and go ahead and support a nice store. They have awesome store picks, and this one right here as well. Bottled at 100 proof, 50 or 60 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. But without further ado, let's get into bottle number 7. Bottle number 7 is going to be bottles 7 and 8. These are the Jack Daniel's 10 and 12 year aged. You guys saw the bourbon hunt. You guys saw the shorts and the reviews of these two bottles right here. Absolutely killer bottles. We got the 10 year for $85. And we got the 12 year for 130 bucks. So we definitely spent a little bit on these bottles. The 10 year was definitely right around that MSRP. And the 12 year was a little bit higher, but you know, for what these bottles have to offer, what they're going for on secondary, that was, in my opinion, one of the best prices you could possibly find on this 12 year. So I said, you know what, why not? If you guys want to see the full reviews of these bottles, I will have the link down in the description below for you to click on and go ahead and see what I had to say about these two bottles. I'm not going to give you, if you haven't seen that yet, my personal favorite out of the two. But nonetheless, both bottles are absolutely delicious. And hey, we got them. This is batch 3 on the 10 year and batch 2 on the 12 year. So they're 2024 releases. Let's get into bottle number 9. Bottle number 9 is going to go to Rock Hill Farms single barrel bourbon out of the Buffalo Trace Distillery. One of, in my opinion, the most beautiful bottles in the bourbon world. It's honestly, I'm going to give you guys a close-up of this bottle. And just the intricacy of the etching and the paint on this bottle with the horses running through the pasture or whatever they're running. Absolutely beautiful bottle. We did enter this bottle in the most previous video, the best Buffalo Trace single barrel bourbon, and this did get second place. Absolutely killer pour. Can't go wrong with it. I think I said it, if I did not, 95 bucks on this bottle. You know, secondary is 350, pushing 400 bucks. So when I got the tip from one of my Patreons about this bottle, I had to go pick it up, and that's exactly what I did. So now we got a Rock Hill Farms. I don't think I'd ever spend over 100 bucks on this bottle after trying it, but nonetheless, absolutely killer pour. Let's get into bottle number 10. And bottle number 10, the cream of the crop, best pickup I think that I got for the month of March here in the year 2024 is going to be the Maker's Mark Cellar Aged 2023 edition. This bottle is 13% 11 year, 87% 12 year bourbons, bottled at 115.7 proof. I got the bottle for 250 bucks, roughly, you know. Doc over at Old Fashioned Ways, I sent him over 70 bucks and a bottle of the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, and a little sample of the Penelope Rio just because we're friends. And he sent this bottle my way in the mail because I could not find that here in Jersey whatsoever. And it is a killer pour, one of the best maker's marks I think I've ever had. I'm definitely going to be savoring this pour for a very long time. Good friends, Doc, can't thank you enough for allowing me to get this bottle off of your hands. But nonetheless, that is going to be the bourbon haul for the month of March. You guys see my entire total. I don't know what side we're on, how much we spent on each bottle and stuff like that. But like I said, I want to know what bottles you got for the month. Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, it's been Nathan with The Everyday Drinker. Cheers.